Hello and welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. As you can see, I have driven us back down towards the military outpost. There's currently a military zombie, very, very close actually, so we should probably go into karate style mode. Let me just check my inventory. I did a bunch of things while I was up at the base. I made some food, I made plenty of drinks, I purified loads of water. I did a few odds and sods around the camp, around the Aavak shelter, and that's reflected in McJess's skills. He now has 10 in cooking and 5 in survival. Now, neither of those has opened anything new up, but it does help a little bit, I guess. Maybe cooking, improve the speed, or just reduces the likelihood of failing, though I've not failed yet. I've also made something. We're going to bring up his inventory at the moment. Actually, no. We'll first bring this up, and you'll notice that the warmth numbers are much lower than they used to be. That's because it's summer. And the temperatures have, on occasion, been as high as 38 degrees Celsius. I mean, my lord, I would die in real life. I'm fairly sure my body would just shut down. Or I'd find a very cool, dank cave and hibernate for a while. But, yes, so very high temperatures. As a result, when I would have him sleep, he would wake up terribly hot, and he'd be very, very unhappy. He's got hot feet at the moment. I'm not actually sure what that does. Let's have a look. Your feet feel hot. Okay. Thank you for telling me. But as a result, I have stripped down some of his clothing. He's no longer wearing his fur helmet. He's wearing an army helmet because we don't need the heat. So I gave him something a little bit sturdier. I've also got metal arm guards on top of his trench coat. So he's got chitinous gauntlets and metal arm guards. That should be really good because generally when he blocks, he'll block with his arms. So hopefully that will really help. Was there anything else? I've taken off the bandana as well. And that's the main stuff that I've done. Oh, I've also gotten rid of his socks. And... oh, no, I put the socks back on. But, did I get rid of his glove liners? No, I put those back on as well. With the socks, I took them off and I was thinking, well, he's really hot. He doesn't need these socks. And then I was like, he's wearing steel toe cap boots without socks. That just doesn't seem dapper. I mean, come on. Man can't wear boots without socks. But okay, let's deal with this zombie and then see if there's anything to find in that military outpost. Yes, I see you there, zombie. Let's see what you're equipped with. The zombie was clearly a soldier before. Its tattered armor gives it strong defense, and it is much more physically fit than most zombies. Let's see how a soldier zombie stands up against the might of McJester. Come on. Pow! Oh, 4 damage. We hit the zombie for 4 damage. Now we've critically karate chopped it for 19 damage. It lunged at us to bite us. Ah, yikes. Our right arm was bitten for 6 damage, and he dented the metal arm guards. You sod, but he is stunned. We hit the zombie 2 damage, quickly hit it, but did no damage. His armor is definitely absorbing the blows from McJester's fists. No damage again. Blocked the left arm. Critically karate chopped him for 20. Stunned again. Critically for 16. He tried to bite us. Our torso was bitten for 9 damage. Wow, these guys are actually quite tough. Quickly punched, but no damage. Critical again. This time he missed us and we blocked. We missed. Did no damage. Oh, this isn't so good. This is like fighting the robots all over again. Come on, McJansen. We need one of those criticals. There we go. 14 damage. We dodged its counterattack. 16 damage. And it's down. At long last. It's got an army helmet. We'll take that. We'll send it back to base. Drop this in here. Where are you, army helmet? Bonk. Right, and we'll butcher it while we're here. Just for the sake of it. There's quite a lot of tainted meat there. Now, one thing I wanted to show you... oh, that's just the army helmet. No, no, no. I think I've put most of the stuff at the rear of the truck. Just so that less chance of something bad happening. Oh, no? Was it at the front then? Must have been. Well, we've got 6 Molotov cocktails. We've still got the plastic jerry can. And 2 inactive man-hacks. I forgot about the man-hacks when we were at the fungal bloom before. Rather silly of me. Now, let's see. Oh, there's another zombie soldier. Well, as much as I don't really want to take these guys on because they're quite powerful. I do kind of... Oh, wait. There is... Oh, there are 3 turrets? You are kidding me. That's ridiculous. I'm thinking it... Yeah. I don't think this is wise. We'll come back here with the night vision goggles at night time, and we'll do a night raid on the place when the turrets can't easily see us. I think that would be best. For now, we'll continue on to the fungal bloom. We'll try and get there fast, so I'll pump the speed up to 96. I'm in a little bit of pain. Oh. Let's try and apply a bandage, shall we? Where are my bandages? There they are. We're going to bandage while we're driving the car, because Majesta is crazy like that. And while bandaging, we drove into a shrub. Could be worse. Now, we've got a little ways to go. We'll just let some time pass as we're driving. Now, we're getting closer now. We know we're there when we, when we see fungaloids, which we do now. So, now a lot of these will be the adult fungaloids, I imagine. And we need to get to the road first, and there we are. So, quick turn, and also slow down. Wow, we were going way too fast. We are overshooting the turn. Come on, Majesta, you're better than this. Wow, so many fungaloid bodies. Now, I'm not sure, but they may actually spawn more fungaloids from the corpses. And if that's true, this is kind of a bad thing to have done. Right. Here's the moment of truth. Let's go ahead. We've pulled the handbrake. Let's get out of the car. We've come back for revenge, zombies. Or rather, fungaloids. Fungaloids and zombies. I hope you appreciate the effort that we went to prepare this revenge as well. I'm not going to throw the manhacks yet, because I don't want them to get caught in the flames. Let's just make sure. I do have my filter mask on, don't I? If not, I've got a spare one. Where are you, filter mask? Yes, filter mask. It's not scratched. Right, we need to get close enough to throw the Molotov, so let's kill these zombies as we can. 3 damage, 17, 10, 5, 11, it's dead. Let's take care of this coyote as well. Don't want you messing with us. Unfortunately, you're going to, aren't you? No, you're not. Right, if we can get rid of these guys quickly, then we can get in then. The young fungaloids are rushing us. But as we discovered before, we can generally take on 2, sometimes 3. Once it gets more than that, we'll start to get hit. So we generally want to keep it to about 1 if possible. Take out these spores. Bugger. They managed to bloom into fungaloids before I was able to take them out. Wow, that's a lot of craziness there. Did we do that? That looks like an awful lot of stuff on the floor in there. Much more so than we actually left. Is it dead? Really? Did we kill it? How could that be? Tainted vegetables? Oh, wait. Did a Triffid try and get through here? Because tainted vegetables, I don't believe, come from fungaloids. I don't think fungaloids make tainted vegetables. Have we stumbled upon the site of a Triffid war? A war between the Triffids and the fungaloids? Because I would be very, very happy with this if that is the case. Wow. I think luck may have been on our side. I'll take you out. What are you? Are you a fungaloid boomer? Yes, you are. Let's see. Tainted vegetables? More tainted vegetables? Wow. And here I was worried. Well, I guess we just need to clean up the fungaloids that are still alive then. There are an awful lot down there. And then we can pick our way through all of the gear here. Wow, there is enough down there that I feel confident using my Molotov cocktail, actually. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. We want to activate one of the Molotov cocktails. You like the Molotov cocktail? Okay. Now, I'd like to throw... No. Throw? Yes. A lit Molotov cocktail. Let's see. Let's try and hit about... Oh, well, let's take out the boomer first. We've got a couple of these, so... Oof. Let's try and lure everything toward us through the flames. This way. That's right. You're definitely not stupid zombies. Oh, you're putting out the flames. That's... Damn it! That wasn't meant to happen. Let's do the same then. Another Molotov cocktail, if you please. And let's throw this Molotov cocktail. Let's try and take out these fungaloids down here, because there's quite a lot of them there. Boom. Oh. We're a bit surrounded, yeah. We took a bit of damage there, more than I would have liked. Though there is now a group just south of us, so we can light another Molotov cocktail. I know I'm basically wasting these. I appreciate that. It's just I came all this way with these Molotov cocktails. I wasn't going to just leave without doing something with them. That would have been terrible after all that effort. Alright, let you come up here, and I can hopefully take you out before your friends arrive. There's still only 2 of you, so it's still okay. Now there's only 1. Though, one problem with the fires is it does tend to destroy the loot that I would have picked up otherwise. Come on, we can do this. Let's kill those spores. Quickly. Damn it, don't let them hatch. Or rather, bloom. There are far too many of you there. Nope, nope, nope. Absolutely not. Kill the spore. Wow, there are far too many. Right, another Molotov cocktail. And a croaky voice. And a partridge in a pear tree. Right. This should be good enough there. Okay, this isn't doing too bad, actually. The zombies seem to be causing more spores than the fungaloids do, though. The fungaloids only seem to release spores when they die, but the zombies seem to be just releasing them because they feel like it. Which I do not approve of. Come on, McJester. Now, there are plenty of reasons why you might want to play on the latest version rather than any of the older ones if you're already playing on one. If you're not as attached to your characters as I am to McJester. But chief among them, I've discovered, would probably be the new learning system, which is based more on focus than having EXP pools. In that, your focus... I'm going to go get the car, by the way. Your focus kind of acts in the same way that we currently have an EXP pool, but when it's empty, instead of literally allowing you to train or not, if you try to train, for example, McJass is hitting things with only 4 EXP. He's not learning anything from it. With focus, it starts at 100. Positive morale increases it. Negative morale decreases it. And it basically acts as a modifier. The speed at which you learn a task that you're performing, you've done something in a task, and you will start to learn from that task. The speed at which you'll actually gain a skill up from it is dictated by how high your focus is. But you will still learn no matter what. Right, there are far too many fungaloids, so I'm just going to cheat. Let's close that door before the fungaloids get in, and reverse. That's the way, and now forward. That's better. That is much easier. So much easier. It is quite crazy. I see why everyone was always talking about just going through cities in their cars. And while quite a few people were a little bit frustrated with the increase in the amount of wrecks that were added to cities with the latest builds, because it prevents them from just driving casually through the middle of a town. And given how much easier it is to just wade through creatures in a car than actually try and take them on properly, I can appreciate why that would be an annoyance if your characters had basically built up by doing that. That was your primary way of clearing a town, was to just drive through it at high speeds and annihilate all the zombies you came across. Let's see if we can get rid of these spores. Wow, there is more fungaloids. Now, I don't know if fungaloids can actually create more spires, whether their bodies would do that. It'd be kind of a neat mechanic, honestly, and something that I've put in games that I've developed, like mushrooms and things like that, and fungi that grow on bodies, on dead bodies. That didn't turn into enemies or anything like that, but it would be kind of quite cool if, in this, a fungaloid body eventually bloomed into a fungal spire, thus spreading the fungal forest, if you like. Though kind of terrifying, considering how much effort I'm having to go to just kill one spire. I managed to drive right around that bloom completely, didn't I? Wow. McJester is so awesome at driving. Only when I don't want him to be. Alright, let's try and take these guys out. Right, I think that's a fair amount of them, but with this fungal bloom gone, I'm wondering really if there's any need... fungal bloom, I guess. I wonder if there's any need for us to be down here anymore. I mean, they've certainly spawned more. Oh, look, there's more up there now as well. I just don't know. Maybe I need to take this fungal bloom out. Maybe I just need to set the trees on fire, perhaps. That could be something I need to do. Let's pull a handbrake. Get out of the car. No. Now, we want to get a Molotov cocktail right in there next to the trees. So, apply, and we've only got 2 of these left. Throw. About there will do. What? That is not where I threw it, you stupid Molotov cocktail. Okay, this is my last one. Bloody hell. Alright, let's get you down there. I want it about here, please. Yes! Perfect. Now, hopefully, that catches on fire. Yeah, oh, wow, that is really catching on fire. Excellent. Now, I don't know if this is going to affect the map at all. It would be kind of cool if it did, but isn't really necessary. But it would add a nice sort of feeling of completion if the map updated to show that the fungal bloom had gone. What? The fire's already gone out? You're joking. Wow, that's just annoying. What's this? Pile of ash. Oh, okay. I'm not too happy with this. But I probably should take some of this tainted vegetable back. Because we can cook that into stuff, I'm fairly sure. Let's get you as well. Oh, no, wait. Hang on. Tainted vegetables are probably to do with fungaloids themselves. A burnt young fungaloid corpse. Yeah. Because I'm fairly sure triffids don't drop tainted vegetables, they drop vegetables. Vegetable flesh or plant flesh, something like that. Oh, get those spores quickly. Oh man, there are loads up there. It's back to the car. But I'm not really sure what to do down here now, because we no longer have something that we can direct our energies towards, the fungal spire itself. We've just got an annoyingly vast number of fungaloids to drive through. And I'm not really sure how we're going to go about wiping these out, if we can. Because at this point, they just seem self-sustaining. There are so many fungaloids on screen that no matter what we do, they drop more spores and thus create more fungaloids. The only saving grace, I believe, is that new spores create young fungaloids, which don't themselves create more spores. I think only the adults turn into spores when they die. That seems clear on this side. There's some adult fungaloids up there. Let's go try and take them out. I also repaired the vehicle. I did much of that on screen, though, I believe. So it shouldn't come as a surprise to you. But I'm probably going to need to repair it again when we get back. Especially because we're going over wolf spiders. The tanks of the arachnid world. Wow, there are a lot of these. I wonder if this is being spawned dynamically or not. I know that animals still use the dynamic spawning code rather than zombies, which are spawned at world gen, and that's it. But animals continue to spawn based on the amount of noise you're making when you're in a wilderness area. I wonder if fungaloids are considered animals or zombies for the sake of spawning. Oh, that killed quite a few. Doing strafing runs down the road. We need to take out those zombies, though, which we just did. Fantastic. Let's try and turn up. There we go. What I may do is, at the end of this episode, I'll continue fighting these guys for the remainder of the episode, and then, off-screen, continue to try and thin these guys out. And if anything should go wrong, if anything interesting should happen, I'll come back. I may also start collecting some of this loot, because there's going to be a vast amount of it. It seems that the zombies at least have a chance of spawning gear when we kill them. The fungaloid zombies. But regular fungaloids don't. But there is a lot of loot now on the ground around this place. So it may be worth me just picking through the bodies. Oh man, there's a load of them up there. It's like little patches of them everywhere. Like little islands of fungaloid armies. There's loads. And there's even more further up. Yeah, I'm wondering if we can even defeat this. If it's even possible to clear out a fungaloid spawn. But from what I've read on the forums, it is. But I'm finding it a little bit harder than other people seem to, judging by the threads. Unless they're just talking shit. Which is a distinct possibility. This is the internet we're talking about, after all. But giving them the benefit of the doubt for now, I'm just quite subpar when it comes to wiping out fungaloid invasions. Even with a car, which almost feels like cheating. It would feel like cheating if these guys weren't so damned persistent. But, yeah. I am thinking it may not be something we can get through. And what we'll have to do is in the town, just kill any fungaloids we see. And hopefully just get out where we can. I mean, because I ran away from one fungaloid. Or one or two, I think. And given how many we fought through now, though, it's probably worth me checking just how... Am I infected with anything? No. Given the amount of protection we have now, there's really... I don't think they pose that much of a threat, especially if they're in a small concentration, as we would find in the town. But as you can see, there is quite a lot of gear on the floor, and if nothing else, I could just butcher these bodies for some skill gain, though, again, survival doesn't really need any more skill, I feel. I'm not gaining any items I can produce from that at the moment, so I may just start focusing on things that still have stuff that I can learn to make, such as tailoring. Tailoring is only 4, and... Oh, I've spotted a monster, have I? It's been that long since I've seen one, wow. Whereas cooking and things like that have all gone up into the very high single digits, tailoring's still quite low down, even though I used to consider Jester to be primarily a tailor. That is not the case anymore. He's primarily a chef, / mechanic, / survivalist. Occasionally moonlighting as an electrician. But we need to get his skill up again, back in tailoring, so that we can make some of the other awesome things. He can eventually make leather trench coats, and I'm thinking that for summer, a leather trench coat rather than a fur trench coat would probably be a much better idea on the whole. Let's try and take you out. There we go. Simply because the fur trench coat is causing horrible things to happen whenever he tries to sleep, and the temperature goes up a little bit. But, yeah, as you can see, this does really feel like a battle of attrition that I am ultimately going to lose. Simply because they are repopulating their forces at an alarming rate. Much, much faster than I can kill them. So I think we are going to have to resign ourselves to the fact that we're not going to take them out. On that note, perhaps... how close is it? There's a military bunker over here. I could go check that out, see if there are any turrets around it. And if not, see if we can get inside. So I'm going to be watching the... Oh, wow, so many of you. Occasionally I'll be swerving off to try and take out some fungaloids, but generally speaking, I think I'm going to try and get... No, there are turrets. Damn it. I was hoping there wouldn't be turrets. There's one there, two were there, right next to the door, so I'm not even going to be able to get in there. I need an EMP grenade, I guess. Which we can make. I'm fairly certain. Let's have a quick look. EMP grenade. Would that be under electronics? I think it might. Yeah. We would need super glue or some string. We have that. Scrap metal or a tin can. We have that, obviously. One power converter. Yes, we've got that. And 5... Yeah, we can make EMP grenades. Okay. Alright. I accept this challenge. I'm going to continue, because we're so late into the episode, I may as well just continue having fun, driving around, running over things. Let's put some music on. My Justin needs to listen to some pumping bass, apparently, while he's driving. And running over fungaloids. But we're going to continue doing what we can so that there's more loot on the ground for us to scavenge when we're next down here. But we're going to start making our way toward the evac shelter. And in the next episode, we're going to be coming back armed with some EMP grenades with a mind to taking on the military bunkers. I'm not sure if... military outposts, rather. They are military outposts, aren't they? Because the bunkers, I'm fairly sure we need IDs for. Yeah, just a military outpost. This is a bunker over here. And if we can get a couple of military IDs, then we will be going there to try and get some awesome items. You will notice I did kill off a couple of the NPCs as well. As a result, there are a couple of corpses around that I kind of feel would be cheating to scavenge from. So I've left them there. But I couldn't chase them down, unfortunately. The NPCs, every time I'd get close, there'd be a debug message reporting that the NPC wasn't where it should be, and I'd look on the map and it would be a couple of extra tiles further away. Always further away. Never behind me. Never anywhere else. So I think that bug was in cahoots with them, honestly. But what I did is I got as close as I could, and then I turned on the debug menu and wished for all... not wished, but pressed the command. I'll show you now. Kill NPCs. Number 8 there. And killed them off. Which did make me feel a little bit bad because their heads exploded. I couldn't see them, but I was apparently close enough to be informed that so-and-so Daniel, so-and-so Ashford's head exploded. And, oh, what? There is a lack of turrets. It would appear that the bug that I have mentioned before about turrets has worked in my favor. I'm not going to turn my nose up at this. I think that would be silly. We've got loads of wires there, and these are locked, but we should be able to just climb over this wire fence. Yeah. Human corpse, army helmet, oh, gas mask, yes. Boots, Kevlar vest, yeah, we'll take that. Hard arm guards, we'll take that too. Actually, we're getting a bit over encumbered, so military ID, yeah, we'll take that. We'll pick up these things and start transporting them. But for now, I'm going to swap the filter mask we've got on for the gas mask. Where are you, filter mask? You. And wear the gas mask. However, our eyes and our mouth are very encumbered now. Let's just check that out. Eye encumberment, perception is -6 when checking for traps or firing a ranged weapon, and -3 when throwing items. Oh, well, you know, that's kind of the way you go when you're wearing something like a gas mask. Let's drop the filter mask, though. And, yeah, in the next episode, we are going to raid this military outpost. And probably still going to go and make some EMP grenades and stick them in the car just for occasions when I do find turrets in the future. But for now, this is going to be where we're going to spend the next episode. So, hope to see you then. But until then, do take care.